Check it. What?
We're on.
Stopped.
We're live now.
Sorry, she stopped
Oh,
us.
please, I love to have that continuing.
Yeah, I know. Dave was watching the clock right now.
No, I'm just, we're live now. I want to just thank everybody for joining. We're sharing this across about 10 different pages and different communities, all wanting to just learn a little bit more about mantras and meditation and how this form of mantra meditation can help them through this challenging time on earth, especially, but any time in life, of course. And I would love to just, first of all, thank you for being here and thank you for holding space on earth. I've been sharing your mantras, listening to your mantras, and singing with your mantras for over 15 years, and it's been a huge part of my own joy of life. And so thank you for all of your dedication.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm actually writing a book right now. It's called The Flow State, and we've been including a lot of different masters. And I would love to get a little bit of input from you about how singing mantras and the practices that you share help people to access this energy of flow in their life, and what that means to you as well.
Well, you know, it doesn't have much to do with us. The mantras are so powerful. All you have to do is it's like rubbing the magic genie thing, you know, and then the genie pops out, and that's the mantra, and then you just hold on because you never know where it's going to take you, you know. But you trust in the power. The power of these mantras is incredible. You know, you have to look at mantras as something that was scientifically discovered many, many thousands of years ago, when the rishis, the wise people of India, were experimenting with how sound affects our body, mind, organism. And they found through much, let's say, ecstatic exploration, how certain sounds affect us in certain positive ways. And then they went from there to actually refining it to such a degree that they knew how many rounds, how many times that sound needed to be chanted in your body for it to resonate. So it's a scientific, but at the same time, it's totally trippy. It's really, it's an out there kind of science, but it's, you know, it's sustained me and Deva for 30 years now. Deva was born to the sound of the mantras. Her father was chanting them. They chanted it through the birth. And when Deva was born, she was born to the sound of the Gayatri mantra. And she chanted it all through her childhood, you know. And that's proof that it must work, because look how beautiful she is. Look how nice she is.
I just need all the help I could get. But because you said flow, and it's really when I chant mantra, and especially when I focus on the repetition of all the 108 cycles, it feels like waves that come, you know, and that actually kind of make my being smooth, and that tune me to that vibration. And it is like that flow, you know, like the flow of the waves actually. That's what came to me. And also I love Miten's song, Riverman song, which is exactly that. It's all about the flow, you know. And the line he says, it's clean or dirty, you know, it doesn't matter. It's all about the flow, you know. If there's stuff in the water, if there's stuff in our minds floating around, it's okay. If we're in the flow, and the flow is happening through the mantras, through the chanting, because we are increasing the flow of energy in our bodies as well by singing, and that's so tangible. You know, when we stop after the chanting, you can just feel the energy flowing in your body.
The energy, yeah. You know, we couldn't sustain ourselves like this if we were just singing pop songs or
what about Beatles songs?
Or even Beatles songs.
Maybe Beatles songs you could sustain.
No, I don't think so. No. Even the magic of the Beatles songs, there's some emotional content in the Beatles songs. In mantras, zero emotional content. That's what makes us cry. It's beyond our sentiment and our longing for peace, and in whatever way that's expressed in, say, the Beatles music, which is in a way the peak of this. Beyond that is the mantras and the power that they take us to, which is beyond emotion. It's into silence. It's into a place beyond our thoughts, beyond our ambitions, beyond our vulnerabilities, beyond everything. The mantras open the door into an inner peace where there's no, that's your last resort. You know, meditation is not easy. That's why many people don't meditate. It's not easy to sit for an hour and not move and just sit and watch your breath. You know, but that's what it takes. It takes an intense commitment and to move into meditation. And the mantras are like that. They're key so that we can move into meditation having fun. My guru always said, you know, like, have fun with meditation, you know. If it's not joyful, you're not meditating. So, you know.
Yeah, because only when we are enjoying, we're actually in the moment. You know, if we are not enjoying, we are not in the moment usually, then that's when we think, oh, when is this going to end? You know, when can I do something I actually really like doing? But when we're enjoying, whatever we're doing, we are enjoying, we are in the moment, because we are just exactly where we want to be, doing exactly what we want to be doing. So that's where meditation comes in. That's what creates meditation. So that's how meditation can be anything that we do. You know, that flow we can actually tap into through dance, you know, through cleaning the floor, you know, like it is actually available all the time. But with the mantras, we are bringing another sound aspect into the mix, and a healing aspect for the body, and yeah, it's a sound medicine.
Sound medicine.
Do you have any story of somebody that you knew about or that shared with you, or even in your own life, where that this mantra medicine did heal? I know there's millions of stories, but if you would share one, I just think it's so relevant, where many people are maybe going through things, whether it's something with the coronavirus or whatever's going on, all the things in the world, but that you can practically heal anything with this type of medicine.
I mean, I'm just looking at, we're in the middle of a retreat here in Costa Rica, so we're going to show later all the beautiful people that are here. And yesterday in the sharing, Gabi came to me and she said, I healed myself of MS through the power of mantra. And 6 weeks of full-on chanting and immersion into the sacred sounds. We actually have had quite a few messages, and people come and say the mantras have saved my life. And sometimes it's been, you know, suicidal thoughts, like feelings of overwhelm and not being able to see any light, any joy, and the mantras have rekindled that. Even so, sometimes just like one time, like somebody had never heard of a mantra before. And she heard the Gayatri, she didn't know what it was about, she didn't even know mantras existed. And some light switched on and gave her that joy, that spark back. And I always feel so humbled when we receive these messages, and I feel like that's like one of these stories is enough to justify our existence. It's just, it's so many times, and often it's also after concerts, you know, we've had and then somebody comes, you've saved my life, or the mantras have saved my life, and often I don't have the time to really go into the story, but it's such a huge statement, you know, to hear, and I really want to encourage that, I have another beautiful story of a man who was really suffering from Lyme disease, like to a state of debilitating state. He couldn't really do anything anymore physically, and just focused on the healing mantra, day and night healing mantra, and that opened the door through a magical circumstance of a book actually falling from a bookshelf, opening at a certain page where it says Peruvian herbs or whatever it said, and then another thing that led him to the practitioner who had those Peruvian herbs. You know, like mantras don't necessarily heal just with a mantra, you know, or I just sing mantra and I'm healed, but they open that energetic door for the practitioner to come, or the healing modality to come, or for us to have an insight that needs to be shifted so that we can transform our lives. So we don't know how the blessings come, in what kind of form, but we're opening towards them.
Yeah, you know, I think also on a personal level, I can tell you a story about my own journey, and that was 2 or 3 years ago. I had open heart surgery, and yeah, it's okay. It's easy. It's okay. It was easy, and and
Kind of easy.
kind of easy. But what happened to me after about a week or so afterwards, I was realizing that I couldn't sleep, and I was realizing that my body was traumatized and that the mind was put to sleep when they did the operation, but the body felt everything. And the body was freaking out. It wouldn't let me sleep. As soon as I started to disappear into sleep, it would jump me back into consciousness until I was going crazy, just couldn't sleep. And the way that I dealt with that was I used to cover myself up and tremble and shake, and just tremble and shake and tremble and shake for hours, and just tremble and shake, and not just laying down and allowing the body to freak out. And the body did this for a few days, and I could feel that it was the trauma, and I could feel that it was leaving me. So every day I would encourage myself to cover myself up and experience the body, just allowing the body to freak out and to tremble. And it came to a peak when one night when it was just so difficult for me to sleep that I started to kind of just cry and cry. You know, I was just I just didn't know what else to do, and Deva was holding the space for me, and I just spent all night long sobbing and crying and screaming and throwing things at the wall. You know, it was really an intense catharsis, but it was the peak of this journey that I'd been on. And I said to Deva at the height of that, in the middle, which actually it was kind of dawn, and I said to Deva to put on our recording of the Gayatri mantra, because I felt myself coming down, and I needed the medicine, and I needed to come down into my own inner peace again. And she put the Gayatri mantra on, and it was like rose petals. It was just like there was a perfume in the room. They were like rose petals, and I lay down on the bed with Deva in my arms, and we just curled up, and we drifted off to the most beautiful sleep. And when we woke up, the Gayatri was still playing, and I realized that was my rebirth. The sun was coming through the window, and I woke up and realized, oh, that's my rebirth. And all the trauma left me, and within 6 weeks we were back doing concert tours. And you know, and I haven't stopped since. And you know, so it's only through the mantras, really, and Deva. I'm not sure which is most important in my life, the mantras or Deva.
Deva is a mantra.
Deva is a mantra. Actually, that's really true. That's really true. The Gayatri mantra is in her blood and bones. It was at the conception, you know. So it's just.
We don't know that.
We can hear that.
She didn't ask her parents that. She didn't really want to know about.
That's a beautiful. Thank you so much for that
Thank
story.
you.
I have to say, I love your song, The Magnificence and the
Hmm.
Ocean. And I just feel when I listen to you both, it puts me directly into that infinite time space beyond thoughts and into that realm of
Yeah.
pure God consciousness. And you're such a gift. So thank you so much for sharing your story and for going through that. And thank you.
Thank you, Dashama. Beautiful to meet you. First time.
So, yeah, thank you.
So
And
we
I
could.
know we're going to be in just a few minutes. You're going to do the live concert. So
Yes.
we're already live across all the pages. So if
Yeah,
you
let's just keep it. We just turn
yeah,
our video off for a few
yeah,
minutes.
good. We'll
And
just
get
pause it and then you're going to come and
Great.
begin. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
Great. See you soon. Just gonna mute ourselves.
I want to thank everybody for being here and really looking forward to the music that Deva and Miten are about to come share. So stay tuned in. They're coming on in just 2 minutes. And um, if you do have any questions, always you can feel free to leave those in the comments. And we try to, maybe get back to you as well. Mantras are such a powerful way to truly heal yourself, to raise your vibration, to feel better. If you're ever going through something, it helps on many levels. It's a form of meditation that has helped me in my life, and the whole world can benefit from this beautiful gift. So just want to keep you guys excited, because we're about to get started in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. Okay. All right, I'm going to be answering any questions. Yeah, will they be back? Someone asked. They're coming back in 2 minutes, and we're going to have their concert. So, like I said, feel free to post any questions or comments, and they'll be doing their live satsang. They actually do this every single week. So now it's going to be starting today, is going across all the pages that if you're watching this, whether you're watching it from Unify or Collective Evolution or any of the page Uplift Connect, that you'll be able to tune in every single week and sing along with Deva Premal and Miten, and raise your vibration. You can also find them on Spotify and iTunes, get their CDs and their music MP3s, download that. You can find them on YouTube as well, but definitely tune in to the live stream every week at this time. They've been going live, and it's such a remarkable gift that they do this, because it definitely is at a time when we need this more than ever. So some of their most famous music is some of my most favorite songs. Post your favorite one if you have one. Feel free to share in the comments. Oh, they're coming back. Okay, great.
Namaste,
Namaste.
friends.
Namaste.
Welcome. We are having such an amazing time. The Gayatri Sangha that we're all so much a part of and so connected with over these days and over our gatherings has just expanded to include many amazing people right here in this room with us. We've been spending the weekend together, social distancing and
safe spacing.
What?
Safe spacing.
Safe spacing and singing through the face masks. Not me and Deva, because we're so far away that it's not necessary. You won't get any virus from us apart from the love virus.
The happy virus.
The happy virus. Be careful.
So later we're going to turn the camera around so you can see what we are seeing, all the beautiful singers you're going to be hearing during this hour today. And it's so precious for us to be hearing you again, because for months now we were just saying how we were having this relationship with this phone, but actually really, like I've said so many times, we really felt you and feel you all the time, and that's I didn't expect that. So, but now to actually see people here and hear them, this is very, very nourishing. So, when am I going to make my little announcements? So I have a lot of announcements to make today.
We have to talk about the meditation practice.
And also Miten said last week that we would answer, or he would answer questions on meditation, so we have a few of those. But I just want to start with because the Global Gayatri Sangha, there's some people who have kept going the watch parties, which is so beautiful because that just happened. We didn't say anything, we didn't ask anybody. It was just somebody coming out of their love and their overflow to create watch parties for the meditations to happen on a regular basis. And Dante Cimino has been doing that lately, even though he lives in Oregon and is affected, as far as I understood, by the fires in some way. So this is a thank you to Dante, and it's also a real wave of feeling with you and love and plea for help that for the fires in California and Oregon. It's just incredible when we see the pictures. And Miten and I had although we weren't really there, but we were there in Australia, so we had a taste of that feeling there, and we just, so this hour also is dedicated to bringing balance and bringing rain and balance and control of the fires in Northern California and Oregon.
And everywhere else.
Yeah. And
shall we sing something first?
okay.
This is
Okay.
too low. Really?
It's not an A minor, it's an E minor. Oh.
Oh. Sing together. sing with us, you can take a moment to close your eyes. And allow your voice to take you on your journey into your inner sanctum, to your heart.
Into Calma and Tranqilidade, calmness and tranquility. Calma e tranquilidade são as ordens do Senhor. Calma e tranquilidade para receber o amor.
We sing together. And keep singing. And again. Calma e tranquilidade são as ordens do Senhor. Calma e tranquilidade para receber o amor. Sing together.
Krishna Govind Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. It's easy. Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He
welcome any of you that are joining us for the first time in the Global Gayatri Sangha, that you are now officially a member of. Welcome.
If you want it or not.
We want to introduce you to our meditation now. We're going to move into
I would like to really say
Oh, can
sorry.
we do it afterwards?
No, because the meditation is for those people.
Oh, okay.
So we want to
Okay.
invoke them beforehand.
Okay.
Do you understand?
See.
Miten is unstoppable, and me too.
Almost unstoppable. Not quite.
I just want to say a few things because so many of you write to include people in the meditation or to send healing or prayers of love, and also, because we are becoming this family, it's beautiful to see how things also develop. We last week we chanted for Ruby for the operation to go well, and it did go well, and so just to see how life develops. And Enedina, who we sang for when on her 98th birthday, and she actually joined all the meditations from Brazil.
She's now 132.
She's left her body. She's ageless. She's gone into everything. And Edilson, her son, told us about it, and she's a beautiful, or is a beautiful spirit, loving spirit. So Enedina, now we sing you with us here. All the best on your journey. And also Lenny left his body, and just to sing you into the light and bless your journey into everything. And also healing to Katharina and also to Ines from Germany for your healing journey. There's many of us who are on healing journeys, so you are the kind of symbol for every one of us who is on a healing journey. As we sing for you, we sing for everybody who needs healing, and I know that's many, and it's really intense in this time also to be dealing with physical strong challenges, and any support we can give you with our voices and with our intention. I'm sure it's needed.
So a shout out to my friend Navanita. Hey Navanita,
Yes.
we are always with you in your journey,
Yes.
and we dedicate this meditation also to you and Niten.
Yes, and also to Pao's mom, Alicia, and Pao is usually here with us in Costa Rica, so it's also a beautiful connection. So Alicia, all healing energies to you. And somebody said, you should really include all the teachers and children into the meditation this week, because many are going back to school this time, and it's really an intense thing, especially for the children, to come back to school into a new setup, and very, very strange, must be, especially for the little ones, very inconceivable what they are allowed to do and what not, and how to be. And so really our heart is with the children getting into the flow of this new situation, and the teachers as well, who are as challenged and trying to make it as good as they can. My sister is a teacher, so I know firsthand there, and just our hearts are with you. And one more is for Leonor. She's from Venezuela, and she said, please include Venezuela in your prayers, because it's been an incredibly intense political situation, I think, for 20 years, and it's not gone better with Corona. It's really intense. So I think maybe Venezuela sometimes gets forgotten a little bit because it's maybe not so much in the news. I don't know, I don't read so much. But anyway, please keep Venezuela and the freedom of the people and the thriving of the people there in your hearts and our prayers.
I think, the general feeling is to chant for the end of conflict. I think there's just so much conflict right now, and to heal that illusion of separation that we all get into in the politics and everything. So we chant for the balance and for the end of conflict.
And that starts within. It's like when we chant, we're starting with ourselves, which is really the only place where we can start. The inner conflict and the inner turmoil, so we can bring some peace into our inner world. And for me, that's really the easiest with the mantras and with the chanting. That's when those voices get quiet. So.
So, I said I was going to talk on meditation, but I've decided I'm not going to talk
Oh,
on
really?
meditation.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
no.
think so. Maybe just we'll talk
Maybe
a little
after.
bit. Maybe, yeah. But it's such a nice space. I don't want to disturb it too much by more explanations. But I'll lead you into our meditation now together. So, those of you know, you've already prepared your room in your temple, and you have your incense, or you have your candle, you have your plants among you, and maybe your pet, your beloved friend, and you're in your comfort zone right now. You're sitting in your power spot, and we close our eyes together now. One of the things about closing our eyes is that when we close our eyes, this is our pure expression and experience of our aloneness. As we go deeper into ourselves, we find that no government and no religion, nobody can touch you in here. This is your own freedom. This is where we live. And meditation helps us to make friends and be at peace with this space when we close our eyes. Meditation helps us to go deeper and deeper into this space, just as if the outer space is an endless journey. It's just the same. The inner space is an endless journey. And when we make friends with ourselves, and we can do that through meditation. But it takes a while, so don't beat yourself up if you find that you're thinking again, oh, there's another thought, there's another thought, there's another thought. Don't worry, it's okay. Just take a deep breath for now. Let's just start with a deep breath. Your spine is straight, so there's a feeling of intention. Let's straighten up our spine and relax our shoulders. And we look for that space of gratitude for no reason at all. Gratitude for no reason, not for any external gifts that we might be experiencing, but even if you were in the worst state of your life, somewhere deep down there is a sense of gratitude. Deep down there's always a sense of gratitude, and that's what we look for. That's what we look for, that sense of gratitude that brings a smile to our being. In the worst times, in the worst trouble, there's always a sense of thank you, of gratitude. We don't know why, and we don't know what we're thanking, and we don't know who we're thanking. We don't know why we're thanking. We don't know what we're thanking for. But still it's there, a sense of gratitude and a smile in our belly. So we're feeling that as we close our eyes. Just if you can sense that sense of a smile. Thank you for this gift. It may be a tough gift. It may be a tough lesson, but for sure as hell, we need it. We need a tough lesson right now, or else we wouldn't be feeling it. So let's appreciate whatever is going on in ourselves and say thank you. Thank you right now. I'm ready to accept the challenge. I'm ready to move into my own inner light. And when we chant the mantra Om together, which is what the first section of the meditation will be, as we were chanting this morning or last night, I can't remember now, but when we chant the mantra Om, remember that it's two sounds. It's the O sound and it's also the M sound. So we want to make sure that we have enough breath for the M sound, because that's the resonation. That's what resonates in our body. That's how we bring the light of the O sound into our bodies. There's two sounds, and there's three structures. There's the O and the M, and then there's the breath. And those three Holy Trinity expressions will take us deeper into ourselves. And try and breathe in rhythm with Deva as she chants, because that will give us the sense of a pulse across the world. We are all connected in the chant. We are all connected in the breath. And we are all connected in the heart space that we feel for each other. We are blessed family. And although we don't know each other personally, we are connected through the mantras and through our breath and our intention and our voice. So take a moment to tune into the fact that there are many thousands of us right now in this space together. And if that doesn't make you smile, I hope it does.
Mm-hmm.
A sense of the beautiful Gayatri Global Sangha. After the chanting, we will move into the Gayatri mantra together and chant the sacred mantra together. And try and do with your eyes closed.
And with your gaze lifted up to your third eye chakra,
there's a light of the Gayatri already there.
let's take a deep breath and breathe out. And a deep breath.
Deep breath.
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo prachodaya. Om Bhurmubhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyam
Join Deva with the mantra. Let your voices fill the temple.
With your eyes closed, relax everything. Everything that you can consciously relax. Your shoulders, your forehead, your neck, your mind, your mouth, your belly. Your breath.
Feeling the inner smile that we have, consciously evoked. It's an inner smile. It's a collective experience. It's a communal experience. We support each other in this way. Stay connected to the Gayatri mantra, and you find your mind is wandering, just come back to the Gayatri. And your third eye, full of light, the light of the Gayatri.
And as we've said before, when we bring our presence to the moment, then we show up, then we are actively joining the circle around the planet that we're all forming. But we need to bring our presence, and the presence is just to be in the moment and to not underestimate our power and our power of intention. Every one of us is a really essential part of the circle. You can even envision that we are holding hands or making a circle, hugging each other around the planet, all of us. I would like to restart Instagram because it's only 5 minutes left. And we have
Never so much.
yeah, and Lokah Samasta. So I'm just going to restart our Instagram session because otherwise it turns off. So give me one moment.
Bye-bye, Instagram.
Sukino Bhavantu
Samasta Sukhino Thanks guys, thank you all for joining us. Let's join in Namaste. So this beautiful mudra here, Namaste, is a connection to everybody across the world who's joining us right now. This is us joining together to honor each other and to reassure each other that you're not alone here. There are many kindred spirits supporting you and holding the space for you to grow whichever way you need to grow. And this is a great gift that the mantras are giving us, that we can be together like this. So I think we're going to turn the camera around so you can see our beloved family here. It's such a beautiful Costa Rican experience. We so love the Costa Rican people here. It's so beautiful. So, Deva.
You take Instagram, I take Facebook.
Okay.
And then we take Berlin.
We take Berlin.
Straight so don't get dizzy. Actually, you just see a little bit against the light. They're all there, a little bit bluish, a little bit.
You can give us a little wave, you guys. Yeah, that's nice. Look at the energy.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's better. Now I can see.
I don't know.
Anyway, it is just what it is. You can.
Okay.
See you.
Namaste.
Okay.
See you down the road. Stay. Keep shining your light. And remember.
Remember everything.
Just remember. Thank you guys for staying with us. It was so nice to have you with us. Usually we're just alone, me and David, talking to ourselves. It was so nice.